The following is an Eagle Media presentation. Sacred Heart Basketball is live. Welcome to the Sacred Heart Sports Network and Knights Basketball. Now let's go live to the gym for high school hoops right here on Salina Post Sports.
Well, 25 games has brought us here to the campus of Berrien Academy as Salina Sacred Heart seeking what would be their 10th straight state title. But to get that done, they'll have to get there first as the Knights look to return after a one-year absence to the 2A state tournament. Standing in their way is the 4 seed, the Wichita Classical Saints, who come in at 19-4 overall. They are on a heater. And you look at the teams that these two have lost to. For Sacred Heart, their 2 losses this season came to Moundridge and Holcomb. On the other side, Wichita Classical's losses came to Moundridge, Sterling, and then 2 losses to Berrien Academy. Every single one of those teams will be playing for a ticket to state tonight. So, yes, these 2 teams have been tripped up just a bit, but, boy, each one has only been beaten by some of the best teams in the state, and all of them are still contending as of the beginning of tonight's slate of games. For Sacred Heart, one thing to keep an eye on, Ben Disberger, usual starter, will be out of the lineup. He is unable to go tonight, so they will have to start Dom Matucci instead. Not a bad spot start for Matucci. Averages 7 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists per game. We know what he can do when he gets himself rolling, and it should make for a fun battle here tonight between Wichita Classical and Sacred Heart. For the Knights, they got here with a quarterfinal victory over Belle Plaine, 78-29. Then they knocked off Bennington, 56-32 in the semis. On Wichita Classical side, a 57-34 win over Central Christian, a 53-24 win over Solomon. Both games comfortable for both teams. This could be the first and only real test of sub-state for these 2 high school sides. Guys to watch in this game. Obviously, for Sacred Heart, we know how talented Will Tuttle is. He averages 17 points a game. Noah Hines is right behind him, averaging 11 points a game. On the Wichita Classical side of this matchup, A. Black and Mac Dolph will be 2 guys to watch tonight, as Black leads the team, averaging 14 points a game, and Dolph nearly averages a double-double on any given night. 11 points and 8 rebounds a contest for him on the Wichita Classical side. We will take a quick break. When we come back, it's starting lineups in the opening tip. It's the sub-state championship game between Sacred Heart and Wichita Classical, and it's coming your way next, presented tonight by the good folks at Maury Women's Clinic and the Bennington State Bank.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
At Maury Women's Clinic, we're here for women and what matters most to them. From understanding your monthly cycles to growing a family or navigating menopause and everything in between. Our experienced team of OBGYNs include Drs. Prendergast, Morgan, Ablard, Rosh, and Jones. Maury Women's Clinic is located in Salina, and we invite you to come experience a team that values expertise, care, and compassion, because you matter more at Maury.
Winter travel can be treacherous if your tires are worn out. Stay safe with an inspection at Commercial Tire Company. Cold weather also drops the inflation in your tires. Get them checked today to avoid losing grip or damaging your tires. Commercial Tire will help keep you safe. For repairs that aren't tire-related, our automotive and diesel mechanics will fix it right the first time. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th, Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
Back here on the campus of Berrien Academy, Tyler Henry alongside you. Brian Dennett producing and engineering for us tonight, and starting lineups are being announced inside the gym. Let's meet them as well. We begin with the visitors. Tonight, that is the 4 seed in Wichita Classical. They come in at 19-4 overall, and they will put on the floor a 6'1" sophomore in Isaiah Daniels, averaging 6 points and 6 rebounds a game. A 5'10" junior in Graham Yost, averaging 7 points and 3 rebounds a game. 6'2" junior Tylen Sinclair averages 9.8 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist per game. 6-foot junior Abe Black averages 14 points and 4 rebounds a game. And rounding out the starting lineup, it's a 6'5" senior in Mac Dolph, averaging 11 points and 8 rebounds a game. Wichita Classical is led by 11th-year head coach Tim Dolph. He is assisted by Joel Dolph. This team looking to get back to state for the first time since 2023. On the other side, Sacred Heart comes in the 1 seed. They are 23-2 on the year. They will start tonight a 6'1" junior in Noah Hines, averaging 11 points a game. A 5'9" senior in Luke Colin, averaging 6 points a game. A 6'4" senior in Will Tuttle, averaging 16 points and 2 rebounds a game. 5'8" junior Dom Matucci averages 7 points and 2 boards a game. And 5'8" junior Maddox Wells averages 7.5 points and 6 rebounds per game. Sacred Heart is led by head coach Brian Gormley, assisted by John Darrow and Brandon Dameron. Will step away for the national anthem. Back with the tip in just a bit. This is the championship round of the Sub-State Tournament in Class 2A, brought to you by Maori Women's Clinic and Bennington State Bank.
We all make plans for the future, but car accidents, break-ins, and unexpected fires can disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design insurance plans that work for you and help protect what matters most. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Hey Salina, come see us at the Kelly Kitchener Agency near the intersection of Cloud and Ohio. We want to be your Salina, Kansas insurance agent.
Whether on the field, court, or in the operating room, experience matters. A coach loves an experienced team just like a patient values an experienced doctor. Salina Ortho has ABOS board-certified physicians with over 40 years of orthopedic service. If you need help staying active or just want to discuss options regarding the newest techniques and services and specialties that Salina Ortho provides, see one of our trusted physicians or visit salinaortho.com. Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice, past, present, and future.
The hours of drills, the pre-dawn workouts, the hundreds of laps. It takes hard work, passion, and drive to do what you love. When you're sidelined by injury, Salina Regional Sports Medicine is just as committed and works just as hard to get you back in the game. Salina Regional Sports Medicine, 785-452-7366. SalinaRegionalSportsMedicine.com.
Back here on the campus of Bahrain Academy, these two sides getting ready. The winner goes to state, the loser goes home. The first of 8 tickets to the state tournament in Class 2A can be claimed here tonight. Let's take a quick look at the remaining schools in the bracket. You've got a matchup between Douglas and Uniontown. St. Mary's Colgan hosting Cherokee Southeast. Here at Sacred Heart against Wichita Classical. The late game tonight will see Bahrain Academy, the home team, against Mound Ridge. Also, Care Paravel and St. Mary's, Rossville and Kansas Christian, Sterling and El Saline and TMP and Stanton County. This championship game is underway, and the Sacred Heart Knights win the opening tip. They will take it from left to right as we view it here up on press row. Immediately, ball poked away. Classicals got it, but they will turn it over themselves. So the two sides exchanging turnovers early here as we're inside the first 20 seconds of this contest. Sacred Heart back on the basketball. Noah Hines kicks it out to Dom Matucci. He has it poked out from behind, and Classical will bring it down. They want to go on the run here, do the Saints. Wichita Classical tonight in their all red jerseys. White numerals trimmed in black. Meanwhile, for Sacred Heart, their home jerseys, white unis, gold numerals trimmed in gray. Ball back in the hands here of Isaiah Daniels. He will give it up, has it poked away. Sacred Heart forcing a turnover of their own now to a side. Euro step to the interior, shot on the way, no good. And the rebound brought down by Graham Yost. Yost up the floor here, finds Daniels. He wants to take it to the inside, has to kick it out instead. Wichita Classical stops. They will reset the action. From the left wing, Abe Black hands it off here, back to the top. This is Tylen Sinclair. Half-court offense, poked away, diving on the floor. Sacred Heart almost comes up with it, but they slide right onto the sideline, and that's the energy you get every night out of Dom Matucci. Still scoreless through the opening minute and a half or so here. Again, we expected this to be a very good matchup. These two teams combined on the year for 6 losses. All 6 of those teams playing for a title in Substate. And here it's a bad air ball miss. Tylen Sinclair missed it to the right. And Sacred Heart will have another opportunity to strike first here in this contest. If the Saints can find their way to state, they'll have a chance to play for their first ever state championship. For Sacred Heart, they are trying to push it to double digits. 9 titles and 9 trophies in the case for Sacred Heart. Knights back on the basketball, driving to the inside. Whistle and the game's first foul. The contact absorbed by Maddox Wells. And the foul committed, they will say here, by Mac Dolph. So Sacred Heart a chance to inbound here in the half court. Quick trigger three-pointer from the corner, an air ball for an air ball. And the rebound brought down by Isaiah Daniels. They take it up the floor here. Abe Black's got it. Cycle it around back to Yost. Still working through a patient half-court offense. Classical back on the ball here. Abe Black kicks to the corner. Daniels close to the baseline, saves it. They will dish it back here in between the circles, stop and reset the action. Yost gives it up, back to Black. Three-pointer flies from the corner. It's no good, but an offensive rebound now poked away onto the baseline. Who's got it? They say Wichita Classical. It might sound like complaining, and maybe it is, but it is interesting that Keisha implemented the shot clock for the full season in 2A, only to take it away here in the postseason. As a result, Classical, like they have on this possession, they can take all the time they want to look for the shot they want. They almost get something here, but an offensive foul is the call. And if that is on Mac Dolph, that's his second. And it is. 2 very quick fouls picked up by Mac Dolph. He'll have to be careful. Dolph obviously has had a phenomenal season, the team's leading rebounder, also averaging 11 points a game. Sacred Heart, though, throw an errant pass here on their side of things. Pushing it up the floor here, trying to score in transition. Dolph gets inside, fighting for the basketball. And we've got the game's first jump ball called. We will also have a sub aside as Sacred Heart brings in Colton Sprague. And on the other side, Kellen Neisler is into the game for the first time. Sacred Heart on the defensive. Still no score here. We're almost 3 minutes into this game. Ball picked up. Neisler had it. Gives it off here back to Tylen Sinclair. Dishes out for a right wing three. First shot of the night for Kellen Neisler. And it's the first bucket of the game. Sacred Heart, typically a high-powered machine on offense. They'll look to answer back. Noah Hines three-pointer in and out, no good. A foul on the rebound, and who are they going to call this against? That is the question. Looks like they will get it. Okay, they're going to call that against Dominic Matucci of Sacred Heart. First foul against the Knights. An early 3-0 lead here for Wichita Classical. Knights want to dial up the full court press. They are working here against the Saints. Ball taken across here by Graham Yost. And Classical will settle back in. These two teams have been so efficient at scoring the ball this year. Obviously both good defenses, but we were expecting a potential shootout between these two, and that has not been the case here early on. Classical still being hounded. They will take it inside for the first time. No, they won't. It's poked away and stolen by Sacred Heart. Knights up the floor. Sprague kicks in the corner. Hines drives in, puts it up, no good. Rebound knocked away. It will stay with Sacred Heart. And just like last night, this place is rocking. A lot of fans have traveled to be here, both from Salina and from Wichita. Quick inbound, Noah Hines takes it up. Sacred Heart still in search of their first bucket of the game. From the corner, able to kick it back to Hines. He'll try another three, and this one is good. Noah Hines answers back. Sacred Heart's got their first bucket of the game, but it comes 4 minutes in. Knights have played a smothering brand of defense. Still just a 3-3 game with 3:35 to go. And like I said, the lack of a shot clock leads to a lot of late shots here at Sacred Heart, pulling down yet another miss. Can the Knights push in tempo? Matucci from the wing drives it in. He's got a seam, kicks out instead. Corner, far three, it's good. Sacred Heart starting to heat it up. Maddox Wells gets in on the fun, and the Knights take a 6-3 lead. This Sacred Heart team, if they go to state, regardless of other results, the worst they can do is the 2 seed. The only team with a better record after a win at Sub-State would be the defending state champs in Sterling. This ball picked up by Graham Yost near the timeline, 2:50 to go. Still working here. Daniels had it, gave it up. Spin move to the inside. Sacred Heart holds tight. Three-pointer flies. It's good. Kellen Neisler has both Wichita Classical buckets. Sacred Heart working on it here. Three-pointer Hines. You bet. Noah Hines wastes no time answering back, and a double dribble is going to give it back to Sacred Heart. This is more like what we expected to see tonight. Luke Collins will check in here. He'll replace Dom Matucci. And Sacred Heart picks it up with 2:22 left to go. 5 buckets in this game, all of them from beyond the arc. Sacred Heart looking to drive to the inside. They will dish it out here to the deep corner. 2:12 left to go. Knights up 9-6. Working on it here. They will skip it back out to Will Tuttle. Abnormally quiet start for Tuttle so far. Three-pointer, deep corner, that one short. This time the rebound run down by Classical, and they will call the foul against Will Tuttle. Obviously, it's too early in the game for it to have really shown up, but you do wonder how much Sacred Heart misses Ben Disberger tonight. He has been phenomenal, a big part of what this team has done all season. And like I said, with him unavailable in this game, Sacred Heart has to soldier on with a shorter rotation. Still just the first quarter. Don't anticipate that affecting too much. They've got the 3-point lead. Classical working here. Abe Black skips out. Three-pointer for Daniels, no good. Rebound, Plinko's off 4 hands, and we have got a rebounding foul called against the Saints. The Saints and the Knights. It's a classic Catholic school mascot matchup. That foul, the first of the game, called against Neisler. Remember, he has all 6 of Classical's points so far in this game. Sacred Heart wants to slow the tempo. They take it out here. Maddox Wells throws an errant pass, and that's the 4th turnover against Sacred Heart. Can Classical capitalize? They do. Laying it up and in is Abe Black, and that's the first 2-point make we've seen in this game. And Coach Gormley is on the floor and in the ear of Maddox Wells. Boy, you don't see that every day. 9-8, still a 1-point lead here for Sacred Heart. They work on it. Noah Hines dishes back off here. They will swing it around to Maddox Wells. Hines, pump fakes, top of the key, dishes off, left wing 3, too strong, a chance for the offensive rebound. Hands all over it, still fighting for it. Classical's got it. 42 seconds left to go here in quarter number 1. Wichita Classical on the ball with Abe Black. Both teams' leading scorers have been quiet tonight. NBA range 3, it goes! Kellen Neisler cannot miss. And it's a timeout called here by Sacred Heart as Classicals got their first lead in about 5 minutes. Sacred Heart makes a sub. They will inbound it here as the Knights go to the bench. And this is Ben Disberger, who we thought was unavailable. He was not in the starting lineup, if nothing else, but he is on the floor, and they need him. 11-9, a 2-point Classical lead. Their fans making some noise. Ball dish back out to Matucci. 9 seconds to go. Off to Hines. Picks it up. Back to Matucci with 5. To Hines with 4. Off to Matucci again. Down to 2. Down to 1. Sprague picks it up. Does not get it off in time. And at the end of the first quarter, Wichita Classical holds a 2-point lead over the one-seeded Sacred Heart Knights. We will step away when we come back at second quarter action. Coverage tonight is brought to you by Maori Women's Clinic and the Bennington State Bank.
The hours of drills, the pre-dawn workouts, the hundreds of laps. It takes hard work, passion, and drive to do what you love. When you're sidelined by injury, Salina Regional Sports Medicine is just as committed and works just as hard to get you back in the game. Salina Regional Sports Medicine, 785-452-7366. SalinaRegionalSportsMedicine.com.
Insurance is something we all need in our business, home, car, and life. But do you really understand what's covered? And most importantly, what you are paying for? Hi, this is Rob Carlson in the Salina office of Smart Insurance. Change is good, especially if you haven't looked at your insurance policy lately. I can help you understand what you need and where the gaps are in your coverage. We provide free quotes and take pride in looking out for you. Smart Insurance, with locations in Salina, Abilene, and Harrington. Give us a call today.
Welcome back to Bahrain Academy as we get ready to start the second quarter. The Saints holding a 2-point lead. This whole game has been played within 6 points in either direction. Sacred Heart looking to pick it up here on the offensive end. 3 made 3-pointers, their only source of offense. Nothing yet for Will Tuttle. Maddox Wells picks it up in the short corner, goes inside. This is Tuttle. His shot is blocked. They will skip it out here. 3-pointer from the corner, no good. Another air ball. Both teams have been missing short a lot tonight. This ball deflected away onto the baseline, and yep, last touch there by Wichita Classical. So Sacred Heart takes over, down by 2, 7:35 left to go. The only common opponent between these two teams coming into tonight's game is, ironically, the host site team, Bahrain Academy, who Sacred Heart defeated earlier this year, 50-47. It was a 2-game sweep by Bahrain of Classical, and now the Knights turn it over. So starting to get sloppy, kind of on both sides, to be honest with you. And we have had spurts of this game where the offenses can't miss. We've also had spurts with nothing but turnovers. So far, 5 aside. Classical takes it back up here. They've got it with Graham Yost. He will dish it off back to Dolph. Now to Daniels. Around to Yost again on the right wing. Classical has not tried to work through the paint at any point tonight. And what do we have here? Is this a pushing foul or a turnover? They will call it a pushing foul. And that is tagged on to Disberger. You wonder what percentage Disberger is at. As he steps in here, Graham Yost delivers it out here. Classical, again, content to milk the clock, as there is no shot clock here in the playoffs. Daniels with it, takes it right. 3-pointer flies. This is the hot hand, but finally a miss. And it will be Sacred Heart basketball. Boy, Kellen Neisler, not in the starting lineup. You're talking about a sophomore who averages 3 points a game. Well, he's got 9 points in the first quarter tonight on 3 made threes. That was the first time I can remember him missing a shot. Sacred Heart back down the floor. Another chance to tie or take the lead. Instead, they turn it over again. Here it's a pin block to the glass, and they will throw it back ahead here. Noah Hines takes it up. Count the bucket and one. And Sacred Heart with a chance to reclaim the lead. Noah Hines with an and one opportunity. That foul is called. It goes against Isaiah Daniels. For Daniels, that is only his first. Hines at the line, shooting the game's first free throw. Hines for the early lead. Missed it, but an offensive rebound is run down and then thrown back into the lap of Classical. Saints back down the floor, working on it here. Tylen Sinclair shut off, finds Daniels. Out to Yost, around to Black. Black from the left wing, looking inside. Goes to Dolph. Dolph out there with 2 fouls. He has to be cautious here. We're tied up at 11 apiece. 6:02 left to go before halftime. Taken in by Daniels, back to Yost. From the free throw line, shovels off. This is Dolph who goes inside. He is fouled. And 2 free throws coming up here for Mac Dolph. That foul is called against Disberger. That is now his second personal foul. First free throw for Dolph is up and good. This is a Dolph family operation. Tim Dolph, the head coach, he's assisted by Joel Dolph and Micah Dolph, who's playing for the trio of Dolphs. Well, Mac Dolph and Jed Dolph. Free throw, no good. Classical splits the tries. They get the offensive board. And now another rebounding foul is going to give Sacred Heart the ball back with 5:47 to go. That is the second against Daniels. Both teams play a pretty short rotation. So foul trouble could certainly play a massive role in the way this game goes. Sacred Heart brings it back down the floor. Will Tuttle still in search of his first bucket. Laces it inside, back to the outside three-pointer, circles the cylinder and will not go down. Good look for Maddox Wells, but he can't quite hit it. Now a quick pass inside, double teamed, nowhere to go, back to the exterior. Into the hands of Tylen Sinclair. Behind the back dribble, Euro step inside, missed the shot, but 2 free throws upcoming for Tylen Sinclair. And boy, the first quarter felt like a free throw shooting contest. So far, the second quarter has been a lot of attacking the basket and getting to the line. First free throw is up and good. Tylen Sinclair, so far, 1 for 2. Another chance here, trying to put Classical up by 3. And he will. Wichita Classical holds a 3-2 advantage in the quarter without a field goal yet. Sacred Heart, for their part in all of this, just the one make from Noah Hines. Back to Colin, now to Hines on the right wing, looking to get himself inside. Kicks out. More drives, back to Hines, top of the key. Deep three-pointer, just short. These are the threes Sacred Heart typically knocks down, and they are just off the mark. 14-11, ball comes inside. Dolph backing down, triple team. Can he hold on to the ball without traveling? Allegedly, he can. Three-pointer flies, air ball strong. Offensive rebound put back up, and it is in. Jack Zickafoos with the score. Sacred Heart the other way, and a foul. Quick correction on my part. It was Tylen Sinclair who laid it in. 2 foul shots up and coming here for Will Tuttle. No, sorry, for Maddox Wells. 5-point edge for Classical. Wells at the line shooting 2. His first is no good. That Sacred Heart offense that we are accustomed to seeing just blow the doors off of people has not been the one we've seen tonight. Second free throw is no good. Yeah, hit the top of the backboard. So another empty trip to the free throw line. Sacred Heart only down by 5, but they have not scored a field goal in about another 4 minutes of this game. And Classical's defense doing a better job on the nights than anybody this year. Inside, back to the basket, ball blocked away. It's on the baseline, it's out of bounds. It's Sacred Heart basketball. You can tell Classical wants to get Mac Dolph involved. Both defenses have been stellar. I mean, we've had 2 field goals in the first 4 minutes of each of the first 2 quarters. And yeah, timeout called. Brian Gormley wants a minute to tack things over. That'll give us a chance to remind you that coverage tonight is presented by the Bennington State Bank and by Maori Women's Clinic. We also want to thank Schilling Aviation Services, providing aircraft maintenance, aircraft rental, and flight instructions, and aeroplanes. Phase 2 homes are now available. Join them on Sunday. That's tomorrow from 1 to 2 p.m. for open houses of all 3 of their available floor plans. Brand new energy efficient homes start at $219,000 with no special assessment taxes. Don't miss the open houses this Sunday from 1 to 2 p.m. Visit Aeroplanes KS. That's AEROPLAINSKS.com to learn more. 16-11, a 5-point lead for Wichita Classical. The Saints hanging around against what mathematically, if you're just looking at winning percentages, is the second best team in the state of Kansas in Class 2A. Like I said, the only team that could get the 1 seed over Sacred Heart at state is Sterling, and that makes a lot of sense. Knights holding on. They kick it out. Three-pointer Hines. Strong again. And the rebound knocked away. A foul committed by Matucci. And that's going to be his second. Sacred Heart, like I said, they're doing everything they normally do. The three-pointers are not falling. The O-boards have not been there. And Classical's defense deserves to be commended for a job well done thus far. Classical tries to lob it up at the rim, and yeah, maybe should have thought a little bit better of that one. And you do have to wonder with no shot clock if that may come into play late in this game. If one of these teams has a sizable lead in the fourth quarter, you can hold the ball forever. Right now, Sacred Heart playing from behind. Knights back to Hines, baseline drive, skips it out. Three-pointer for Sprague, it's short. This time, though, an O-board. Hines immediately swarmed. Knights looking for somewhere to go with it. Tuttle takes it inside, puts it up, and scores. Will Tuttle scores his first basket of the game with 3:17 to go in the second quarter. Classical back on it now. Hand off to Sinclair, another three, and it's good. Tylen Sinclair buries a tray, and the lead is up to the biggest it's been. It's a 6-point advantage for Classical. Sacred Heart needing to answer. Trying to quiet the crowd here for Classical. Diving inside, a skip out, and a foul is called. Ironically, that foul helps Classical out as Coland knocked down the triple. But it'll be called on the floor. It will be the second of the game against Kellen Neisler. And it will give Classical a chance to bring Isaiah Daniels back in the game here for Graham Yost. Sacred Heart, quick inbound to the corner. They will pull it out here, wanting to slow the pace just a bit. Into the high post, Sprague had it tipped and lost it. And Sacred Heart turning it over at nausea right now. That's their 7th of the game. This ball taken inside, going to work. Classical scores again. It's Mac Dollop. And the lead continues to grow. It's an 8-point advantage. Sacred Heart looking to cut it down. A tripping foul is called here. That'll be the 5th on Classical, and it's 2 free throws upcoming for Will Tuttle. That is also the 3rd foul against Mac Dollop. They will keep him on the floor for the time being. We'll see if he's the one that they're trying to sub out here. Not a bad idea to protect him, if nothing else, just to make sure his services will be available for most of the second half. Tuttle at the line. Free throw on the way. It's up and no good. And quick correction on my part. They said Hines was the one who got fouled. Tuttle still has just the 2 points and another missed Sacred Heart free throw. Second free throw is good. So Noah Hines cuts it down just a bit. Classical with another chance to extend the lead. They're up by a touchdown here. 21-14. Kick it back out to Abe Black. Neisler getting deeper and deeper on the wing. He'll give up to Tylen Sinclair. Ball on the deck. Sacred Heart gambles for a steal. Free throw line jumper, no good. Offensive rebound, and here come the Knights. It's been a while since Sacred Heart scored a field goal of any kind. Another foul and more free throws coming up. And the free throw might end up being the great equalizer in this game. That is the 6th team foul of the quarter against Wichita Classical. And right now, that's how they're coping with the speed of Sacred Heart. Maddox Wells at the line, missed another. Sacred Heart is a good free throw shooting team. They're 1 for 5 to start the night. Second free throw for Wells, he got that one. And, I mean, you're talking about if Sacred Heart hits all of their free throws, it is a 1-point game right now. Neisler checks out to an ovation from the crowd. 21-15 our score. 1:38 left to go before halftime. Yost dishes off here in the corner, gives it up, gets it back. A will continue to work it around the perimeter now to Abe Black. Looking for room. Black floats it to the corner. One more pass, a right wing three. It goes down. A huge triple for Jack Zickafoos. Sacred Heart looking to answer back. They will do so. A quick bucket for Noah Hines. Classical wanting to push the tempo themselves. One more pass. Daniels, a three. No good. Rebounded by Sacred Heart. This is a pace the Knights feel very comfortable playing at. Stop and pop from 9 feet. It's good. Maddox Wells has 6 points tonight. And the Knights have cut the lead back down to 5. Gambling for a steal, a whistle, and a foul. They'll call it on Tuttle. And it's 2 free throws upcoming for Wichita Classical. That is the second foul against Will Tuttle tonight. Tylen Sinclair, 2 shots here. First free throw, no good. Classical started 3 for 4 at the line. Now 3 for 5. Second shot for Sinclair, he got it. Tylen Sinclair, 1 for 2 at the line. The lead is down to 6. Sacred Heart takes it up, 38 seconds to go. Wonder if they might try to play for a 2 for 1 or if they want to play for the final shot of the first half, and it looks like they do want to hold it. Play for that last look. Maddox Wells has the car in neutral. He's dribbling out all the time, taking the air out of the ball here. 15 seconds left to go. Sacred Heart ready to step up and try to run this play. They've got it with 10. Back to the outside here. Sprague skips to the corner, knocked away. Classical's got it. A half-court heave, a baseball pass, and it's no good. And that is how the first half will come to a close. Wichita Classical has the 1 seed on notice. Sacred Heart trails by 6 at the halftime break. We'll step away when we come back. It is the Salina Ortho halftime report. That when we return here on the Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Sacred Heart Sports Network. Coverage tonight is presented by Maori Women's Clinic and Bennington State Bank.
At AJ Honey Farms, the honey is just the beginning. From raw honey and wax melts to happy bee balm and beekeeping gear, they've got everything buzzing with local flavor. Whether you're soothing a sore throat, starting your own hive, or gifting something sweet to a loved one, AJ Honey Farms brings the bees and the kind of sweetness only they can bottle.
This is Alan from AJ Honey Farms right here at 901 North 9th Street in Salina, Kansas. We truly appreciate your continued support and thank you for choosing local.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
Opening our doors in 1999, Salina Surgical Hospital is now 20 years strong. From inpatient stays to outpatient procedures, Salina Surgical Hospital specializes in excellence in surgical services and digestive health care. It is the depth of experience and the abilities of the physicians and nurses at Salina Surgical Hospital that make it the ideal place for high-tech and high-touch to unite. Salina Surgical Hospital is proud to be partially physician-owned, serving Salina and its surrounding communities for 20 years.
Winter travel can be treacherous if your tires are worn out. Stay safe with an inspection at Commercial Tire Company. Cold weather also drops the inflation in your tires. Get them checked today to avoid losing grip or damaging your tires. Commercial Tire will help keep you safe. For repairs that aren't tire related, our automotive and diesel mechanics will fix it right the first time. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th, Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
We all make plans for the future, but car accidents, break-ins, and unexpected fires can disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design insurance plans that work for you and help protect what matters most. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Hey Salina, come see us at the Kelly Kitchener Agency near the intersection of Cloud and Ohio. We want to be your Salina, Kansas insurance agent.
Whether on the field, court, or in the operating room, experience matters. A coach loves an experienced team just like a patient values an experienced doctor. Salina Ortho has ABOS board-certified physicians with over 40 years of orthopedic service. If you need help staying active or just want to discuss options regarding the newest techniques and services and specialties that Salina Ortho provides, see one of our trusted physicians or visit salinaortho.com. Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice, past, present, and future.
The hours of drills, the pre-dawn workouts, the hundreds of laps. It takes hard work, passion, and drive to do what you love. When you're sidelined by injury, Salina Regional Sports Medicine is just as committed and works just as hard to get you back in the game. Salina Regional Sports Medicine, 785-452-7366. SalinaRegionalSportsMedicine.com.
Insurance is something we all need in our business, home, car, and life. But do you really understand what's covered? And most importantly, what you are paying for? Hi, this is Rob Carlson in the Salina office of Smart Insurance. Change is good, especially if you haven't looked at your insurance policy lately. I can help you understand what you need and where the gaps are in your coverage. We provide free quotes and take pride in looking out for you. Smart Insurance, with locations in Salina, Abilene, and Harrington. Give us a call today.
At AJ Honey Farms, the honey is just the beginning. From raw honey and wax melts to happy bee balm and beekeeping gear, they've got everything buzzing with local flavor. Whether you're soothing a sore throat, starting your own hive, or gifting something sweet to a loved one, AJ Honey Farms brings the bees and the kind of sweetness only they can bottle.
This is Alan from AJ Honey Farms right here at 901 North 9th Street in Salina, Kansas. We truly appreciate your continued support and thank you for choosing local.
APAC Kansas Incorporated has been building the Heartland from the ground up for over a century. From the supply of aggregate materials, hot mix asphalt, and concrete to the construction of roads and bridges, we do it all. You've seen our trucks, and now we want to hire you. APAC in Salina is growing, and we are hiring for all positions. From truck drivers to mechanics, general laborers, and construction, APAC has your next career. For more details, visit the job links page at salinapost.com. Great pay and benefits, APAC is an equal opportunity employer.
4 walls and a roof can make a house, but a home, that's where life happens. First steps, backyard birthdays, morning coffee, sunsets on the porch. Home isn't something you buy, it's something you feel. And when it's right, you just know. For 22 years, Dan Goebel has helped people in Salina find that feeling. And now, he's here to help you. Your home is out there. Dan Goebel knows the way. Call 785-819-1904 or visit Salina Homes to find your way home.
When the time comes to honor a life, Hire Scott Mortuary in Salina is here with care, compassion, and guidance every step of the way. Celebrate memories, cherish family, and find comfort in tradition. Hire Scott Mortuary, celebrating life, embracing legacy.
Close your eyes. Now, imagine yourself cheering from the bleachers at Salina South. Feel the pride of donning the colors of Salina Central. Picture the spirit of being part of the Sacred Heart community, or the camaraderie at Southeast of Saline. Envision the thrill of supporting El Saline or Bennington. Visualize the unity in rallying for Minneapolis High. Now open your eyes and see yourself in team apparel from Messenger Total Promotions. Visit them in person in downtown Salina.
At Maori Women's Clinic, we're here for women and what matters most to them. From understanding your monthly cycles to growing a family or navigating menopause and everything in between. Our experienced team of OBGYNs include Drs. Prendergast, Morgan, Ablard, Rosh, and Jones. Maori Women's Clinic is located in Salina, and we invite you to come experience a team that values expertise, care, and compassion, because you matter more at Maori.
Sage is your go-to source for industrial strength cleaning products, ice melt, floor equipment, paper, asphalt, and just about everything in between. Whether you're a maintenance supervisor, a small business, or just wanting your home to look amazing, stop by 732 North 9th Street in Salina, where we will be happy to assist you. You can also visit us at sageselects.com or call us at 309-1919. Sage Products, the right call every time.
Welcome back in here on the campus of Berrien Academy, where Wichita Classical has the 1 seed on the ropes. It's 25-19, a 6-point lead for the Saints here at the break. Here's your scoring breakdown as we get into some numbers on our Salina Ortho halftime report. For Sacred Heart, only 3 players have scored. 11 for Noah Hines, 6 for Maddox Wells, and 2 for the team's leading scorer in Will Tuttle, and that's it. On the other side for Classical, 9 points on 3 first-quarter threes for Kellen Neisler, 8 points for Tylen Sinclair, 3 points for Abe Black, 3 points for Mac Dolph, and 2 for Abe Black. And taking a look at the area scoreboard here, we've got one to let you know about. Been a tough night for some of our area schools. Heston's girls lead Southeast of Saline 23-7 at the half. Lady Trojans with work to do in the second half. The Knights with work to do in the second half. We'll see if they can get it done when we come back. 25-19. Sacred Heart looking to undo a 6-point halftime deficit here on the Salina Post Sports Network. Coverage tonight is presented by Bennington State Bank and by Maori Women's Clinic.
Ready to take your nursing career to the next level? Memorial Health System in Abilene is hiring full-time registered nurses for their hospital emergency department, and they've got the perks to match. Sign-on bonuses, shift and weekend differentials, a child care stipend, and tuition reimbursement to keep you moving forward. Bring your skills where they'll make the biggest impact, right here in Abilene. Apply today at srhc.com. That's srhc.com to apply for this opening at Memorial Health System in Abilene. Taking care of you so you can take care of others.
At Vernon Jewelers, we believe jewelry is more than just an accessory. It's an expression of who you are. It's also a piece of your life that can be passed down through the generations. That's why our expert team is here to listen, understand, and help you find that piece that speaks to your story. We're not just your local jeweler. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your partners in celebrating life's precious moments. Vernon Jewelers in downtown Salina. In our 141st year, we are not old. We're just really good at what we do.
We are just about ready to get things underway here in the second half. Sacred Heart, work to do. They trail 25-19, and as we get ready to get started, all 10 starters are back on the floor. For Sacred Heart, that's Noah Hines, Luke Colin, Will Tuttle, Maddox Wells, and Dom Matucci. For Wichita Classical, Isaiah Daniels, Graham Yost, Tylen Sinclair, Abe Black, and Mac Dolph. Classical now works from left to right as we view it here at the scorer's table. They've got the red jerseys with the white numerals trimmed in black. Sacred Heart, as a travel committed by Classical, will give it back to the Knights. Sacred Heart in their all-white home jerseys with the champagne gold numerals also trimmed in black. 6-point deficit. You got to get Will Tuttle going as well. I know we keep saying it, but for Tuttle, a first half with only 2 points, unfathomable given how good he's been this year. Ball taken on the outside. They will kick it to the corner. 3-pointer flies. Another miss and a rebound brought down by Isaiah Daniels. Sacred Heart did not have a made 3-pointer at any point in that second quarter. Here we've got a jump ball. The arrow points to Salina Sacred Heart. And the Knights will take it back Classical only had 5 total turnovers in that first half. They've already committed 2 in the opening minute of the second half. Ball taken up. Tuttle will switch sides here with Maddox Wells. Inside out, working here. Tuttle steps in. Free throw line jumper on the run. Sits on the rim and crawls through. You wonder if maybe that's what Tuttle needed, just to see one go through the hoop. Sacred Heart has cut the lead down to 4. Classical working on it. Three-pointer, top of the key, no good, but the offensive rebound back to the shooter. Blocked away, they'll say not without contact. And Ben Disberger has picked up his 3rd foul. Classical will send Tylen Sinclair to the line to shoot 2. Sacred Heart shot just 2 of 7 in the first half at the free throw line. Classical 4 of 6. And the first free throw here is up and good for Tylen Sinclair. Dom Matucci is back in. He replaces Disberger. Second free throw, also good. Sinclair gets them both, and it's back to a 6-point Classical lead. Their biggest lead of the night was 8. Sacred Heart skips it out to the corner. Back to Matucci here on the left wing. He will dish it off. Now out to Hines. Back to Matucci once again. Looking for space. Throws it away. Sacred Heart, one of their biggest issues in that first half were the 8 turnovers. And they commit another one here. Ball thrown in here. Graham Yost takes it up, guarded by Coland. Classical, they've turned it over on their first 2 possessions. For all the turnovers in this game, not a ton of transition offense. Another three-pointer that will not go. Ball thrown ahead. Coland takes it. They will dish it off, swing it around. Matucci fires a 3. Yes, sir. Dom Matucci has entered the scoring column. And the lead is down to 3 for Wichita Classical. 5:50 to go, third quarter. Classical back on the offense. Saints going to work. Trying to back his way down. Sinclair gives it up back to Daniels. A spin move inside. A no-look pass. It's almost stolen. Still fighting from the floor is Noah Hines. Boy, Noah Hines knew it was probably easier to play defense from his knees than stand back up, and we got a timeout called by Coach Dolliffe as Wichita Classical wants a moment to talk it over. We'll step away as well. Coverage tonight is presented by Maury Women's Clinic and Bennington State Bank.
At Vernon Jewelers, we believe jewelry is more than just an accessory. It's an expression of who you are. It's also a piece of your life that can be passed down through the generations. That's why our expert team is here to listen, understand, and help you find that piece that speaks to your story. We're not just your local jeweler. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your partners in celebrating life's precious moments. Vernon Jewelers in downtown Salina. In our 141st year, we are not old. We're just really good at what we do.
Back here at Berrien Academy, want to say a special thank you tonight to Dental Care of Salina, proudly supporting the Sacred Heart Knights, located at 700 South Front Street in Salina. Also to Schilling Aviation Services, providing aircraft maintenance, aircraft rental, and flight instruction. Schilling Aviation Services. It's a 3-point deficit. Sacred Heart has trimmed it back down. A 3-pointer for Matucci, a 2 for Tuttle. It's 27-24, a one-possession game as we pick up the action. Classical has the basketball. They will take it up here with Graham Yost. For Classical, they were at their best in the second quarter when they found ways to work through the paint. We got a foul here on the floor away from the ball. At least I think it was away from the ball. They're going to get this on Matucci. And that is now Matucci's 3rd foul. So Matucci's got 3. Disberger's got 3. And Colton Sprague has been called upon to return to the floor here for the Knights. I'd say it resets the shot clock, but there is no shot clock here in the playoffs. Classical skips it out. 3-pointer flies from the deep corner. No good. And it's out of play. Last touched by the Saints. You feel like this Sacred Heart team is primed for an offensive explosion. We've seen it time and time again, when they get rolling, the momentum this team can play with on offense can be a lot. The question is, can they get rolling fast enough? Here's a three from the corner. It is good. And guess who? It's Will Tuttle. 2 points in the first half for Tuttle. He's got 5 points in the last 3 minutes. Classical looking to answer back, a big block, and it's Will Tuttle again. Offense, no problem. Defense, no problem. Tuttle making plays on both sides, and this game is tied at 27-all. Remember, it was 25-19 at halftime. At one point, it was 21-13. Sacred Heart on a big run here. Knights have not led at any point here in the second half. Classical looking to reclaim that lead for themselves. A corner three flies. It's an air ball short. It's kicked back into play. And it's Sacred Heart with a chance here to take their first lead of the second half. Ball walked down the floor by Maddox Wells. He will swing it out, skip to the corner. This is Sprague. Dishes back off to Coland. One more pass to Maddox Wells. 4:08 to go. Sacred Heart can be patient. They can take their time here. Noah Hines on the run, puts it up, no good. Rebound brought down by Abe Black. And here come the Saints of Wichita Classical. Classical dives inside. That's Daniels. Chance for defense, raining out from the Sacred Heart crowd. So far, Sacred Heart has not conceded a field goal in the third quarter here to Wichita Classical. Will this be the first? On the run, no good. Offensive rebound is wrenched down. They will dish it off. Another look, and there you have it. It took until the 3:30 mark, but Tylen Sinclair now has all 4 points for Classical in the second half. Here it's Tuttle on the run, left it short, and it will be Classical basketball. A lot of people came here expecting a potential shootout between two offenses that have been capable of it this season. We have been treated to a good, gritty, defensive-heavy game of basketball so far. Sacred Heart on the defensive here. Ball taken back in. Sinclair, a spin move to get himself open. Launches out to the top. 2:55 to go. Ball poked away. Back here to Neisler. He will dish it down low, and another bucket for Mac Dolph. The lead is back to 4 here for Classical. 31-27. Sacred Heart working on it from the top of the key. Maddox Wells has it. Floats out in between the circles. 2:30 to go in the quarter. Tuttle, corner three, no good. Disberger, did he get called for the foul, or are they going the other way? This is a big foul on somebody. If it's on Disberger, that's his 4th. And they did. Boy, coach is irate about the call. It's the 4th personal foul called on Ben Disberger. They'll leave him out there. They have no choice. Tylen Sinclair has it right now. Classical on a little 4-0 run. Game was tied at 27 apiece. Taken back into Daniels. Dishes back out to Sinclair. Almost lost it. Now he does. We have a jump ball here. I believe we do, and the arrow will keep it with the Saints. Sacred Heart went on a 15-6 run to tie the game at 27 apiece. And since then, it's been all Saints. Minute 56 left to go here in quarter number 3. Sacred Heart needing a stop. Classical to inbound it with Graham Yost. Yost floats it out at the top. Picked up here by Abe Black. Wants to cross up inside. Gives it off to Yost instead. 1:50 to go. Ball back to Daniels. Now to Yost again. Thought about a three. He'll turn it down. They will take it out here at the top. Hand it off once again. Abe Black crossing up to the inside. Lost it, but they're going to call a foul on the floor. And by the way, the foul count is now 4-0 Sacred Heart here in the quarter. That is only the first on Sprague. But the next will send Classical to the free throw line. This pass too hot to handle for Kellen Neisler. And the Saints turn it over for the third time in the quarter. This is still a very, very doable task for Sacred Heart. They take it up once again. Maddox Wells off to Tuttle. Out to the left wing here, picked up by Coland. Still no second half buckets yet for Noah Hines. Expect him to get involved. Corner three flies, not without contact. And 3 free throws upcoming for Will Tuttle on the foul by Isaiah Daniels. First team foul against Classical, but in the act of shooting a three. First free throw, it's good. Tuttle squares up his second, got them both. A third upcoming. Tuttle to cut it to 1, and he will do just that. 3 for 3 at the line for Tuttle. 31-30 the lead for Classical. 1:12 to go here in the third quarter. Ball taken back out. Neisler had it, gave it up to Yost. Step back three, no good. Someone got pushed there. We play on. It's picked up by Sacred Heart. Knights throw it ahead. They've got a 3-on-1. Taking it all the way himself is Maddox Wells, who lays it in. And for the first time in the second half, Sacred Heart has the lead, and it won't last long as Mac Dolliffe answers right back. Timeout Classical. 33-32, the Saints in the driver's seat. We're back with the final 45 seconds of this third quarter when we return. Coverage tonight is presented by Maury Women's Clinic and by Bennington State Bank.
Sage is your go-to source for industrial strength cleaning products, ice melt, floor equipment, paper, asphalt, and just about everything in between. Whether you're a maintenance supervisor, a small business, or just wanting your home to look amazing, stop by 732 North 9th Street in Salina, where we will be happy to assist you. You can also visit us at sageselects.com or call us at 309-1919. Sage Products, the right call every time.
Both teams take to the floor. 45 seconds left to go in the third. Remember, Classical had an 8-point lead. Sacred Heart rattled off the big run to come back. They tied it up. They took the lead. But a quick basket there from Mac Dolliffe has given the 1-point lead back to the Saints. Sacred Heart, 40 seconds left to go. No shot clock in the playoffs. They can take their time. They can play for the final shot of this quarter. And it looks like that's what they want to do. Tried to do this to end half. Did not find a bucket that time. Maddox Wells playing a game of catch right now with Noah Hines. Now they go the other way, back to Matucci. Out to Hines, 15 seconds. Sacred Heart ready to go. Back to Hines, 9 seconds to go. Long outlet pass. Got to get something up here. Hines takes it in, dishes off. They'll kick it out. 3 at the buzzer. No good. Tip back almost there. All 3 shots carry them out. And Wichita Classical will hold the lead at the end of the first 3 quarters. 33-32, the advantage for the Saints. See if they can close it out or if Sacred Heart can come back when we come back. Coverage tonight presented by Maury Women's Clinic and by Bennington State Bank.
Close your eyes. Now, imagine yourself cheering from the bleachers at Salina South. Feel the pride of donning the colors of Salina Central. Picture the spirit of being part of the Sacred Heart community, or the camaraderie at southeast of Saline. Envision the thrill of supporting El Saline or Bennington. Visualize the unity in rallying for Minneapolis High. Now open your eyes and see yourself in team apparel from Messenger Total Promotions. Visit them in person in downtown Salina.
When the time comes to honor a life, Hire Scott Mortuary in Salina is here with care, compassion, and guidance every step of the way. Celebrate memories, cherish family, and find comfort in tradition. Hire Scott Mortuary, celebrating life, embracing legacy.
8 minutes remaining to settle a sub-state championship game. Sacred Heart down by 1. The Knights trailed at the end of the first quarter. They trailed at halftime. They trail at the end of the third quarter. And the Knights with 8 minutes left to punch their ticket to state and fend off a frantic Wichita Classical advance. Knights on the basketball here. They've got it. Matucci top of the key. Slams on the break, steps up, kicks it back off here. Everything on the perimeter. Hines takes it inside, looking for room, puts it up, no good. And the rebound brought down by Tylen Sinclair. 12 points for Sinclair tonight. He leads the way. Right now, leading All Saints in this game. Sacred Heart on the defensive here, down by 1. Ball poked away. It'll be picked up near the corner. The Knights are on it, and they've got it. And a foul now committed here, I believe, by Graham Yost. That is a silly foul for Yost to collect. As for Graham Yost, he was just standing over him and no need to make contact there. Sacred Heart with another chance to reclaim the lead. They've got it with Maddox Wells, taking their time, 7 minutes left to go. Wells back off, three-pointer flies just short. You can see it's so close for Will Tuttle tonight. He just does not quite have it. Did pick it up. He's got 10 points. Here it's a 3, and it goes. McDulliff knocks it down from the outside, and the lead is back to 4 for Wichita Classical. Sacred Heart launches far side. Three-pointer. We got a foul called first, and let's see what it is. Wipes out the three-point shot. Both teams have players in foul trouble. And that is going to go down as the 4th against Isaiah Daniels. A lot of guys sitting on 3 and 4 fouls. Ball comes in quickly. Hines gets it to go. Noah Hines will open the scoring for Sacred Heart here in quarter number 4. Got to find a way to get it done on defense. Ball skipped out at the top. They will circle it around here. Back to Neisler. He had the hot hand in the first half. 6:12 remaining. Abe Black looking to create some space. Might have gotten away with a push-off there. Gives up back to Neisler once again. Neisler in trouble, throws it away. 4th turnover of the quarter. Stop and pop from 6. In and out, no good. Sacred Heart, you're not going to get much of a better look than that now. You got a Knight that gets hit in the face, and we play on. Now a ton of contact on the other side. Things are getting chippy. Hines went down hard. Wow, that was a heck of a sequence. We got a full timeout on the floor, and I think both teams just need a minute to cool their heads. 5:50 left to go in the sub-state championship game. Classical right now leading it by 2. A quick reminder, this Sunday, Phase 2 homes are available, and you can join Aeroplanes on Sunday from 1 to 2 p.m. for open houses of all 3 of their available floor plans. Brand new energy-efficient homes start at $219,000 with no special assessment taxes. Don't miss the open houses from Aeroplanes, Sunday from 1 to 2 p.m. Visit AEROPLAINSKS.com to learn more. So obviously the referees running down the floor, they've got their backs to the play on the backside. Sacred Heart had a player get hit, and then you had the Foul on the near side. Two guys tangled up. Hines hit the deck hard. After all of that, I didn't see who they called the foul on. They still have it up there as being the fourth foul against Isaiah Daniels. So the scoreboard has not changed. 4 fouls against Daniels in this game. 3 on Dolph. And it's Wichita Classical basketball. Sacred Heart, they said no foul, we play on. Classical back to work. Knights gambling for a steal. Shot no good. Mac Dolph had a good look at it, couldn't quite finish it. Here comes Sacred Heart. Maddox Wells takes it in, dishes back out. Able swing it around. This is Matucci inside. Back once again to Wells, inside to Disberger. Outside, three-pointer left wing. Yes, sir. Maddox Wells buries the tray, and Sacred Heart leads. 1 point advantage for the Knights, but a quick answer. And of course, it's Mac Dolph who took the lead away last time, and he'll do it again with 4:58 to play. Sacred Heart, every time they've come back and taken the lead, it's been snatched away. High pass to Hines, touch pass to the corner, driving it in, air ball short for Tuttle. 4:41 left to go. Hines pokes it away, and a turnover against Classical, their 5th of the second half. The turnovers have reversed in the second half. Sacred Heart committed more in the first, 8-5. It's 5-1 here in the second half. Knights dish it out to the corner. Sacred Heart down by 1. They've got it here, back in the hands of Maddox Wells. Takes it up, puts it up, no good. Rebound contested. They say Classical basketball with 4:20 left to go. Every shot on both sides has been smothered tonight. These two not giving each other an inch. Classical back on it, up by 1. They take it here on the outside. Picked up by Neisler. One more pass to Dolph. Dish to the corner. 3 on the way. It's short, but a no board. Grabbed by the shooter. Takes it up. Whistle and a foul. And 2 shots coming for Isaiah Daniels. He can put Classical up by 3. Just 4 made field goals total in this fourth quarter. 2 for Sacred Heart, 2 for Wichita Classical. First free throw for Daniels. It's good. His first points of the night. To put the Saints ahead by 3, and he will. 40-37. 3-point deficit. Sacred Heart, season on the line. They will skip it out. Three-pointer Matucci left it short. Offensive rebound, though, wrenched away. Sacred Heart's got it. Tuttle gives it a try. That's short. And the rebound run down by Graham Yost. Yost almost caught with the travel. Gets it off to Daniels. 3:32 left to go. Sacred Heart knocks it out. They'll say not without contact. That will be the second foul on the Knights in this quarter. Chance here for Classical to reset and inbound this. Sacred Heart, I think, wants to make a sub. They will go to the bench here. And they will return Luke Coland to the game. Coland comes in. Matucci comes out. All but 3 of the points tonight for Sacred Heart have been scored by just 3 guys. Noah Hines, Will Tuttle, and Maddox Wells. Sacred Heart down by 3. Going to need that supporting cast to step up. Here it's a foul called, and they'll get it against Wells. And for Maddox Wells, that is his second. It is the team's 3rd, and a timeout has been called by Brian Gormley. Sacred Heart wants to talk it over. We'll step away as well. Coverage of tonight's championship game brought to you by Bennington State Bank and Maori Women's Clinic.
APAC Kansas Incorporated has been building the Heartland from the ground up for over a century. From the supply of aggregate materials, hot mix asphalt, and concrete to the construction of roads and bridges, we do it all. You've seen our trucks, and now we want to hire you. APAC in Salina is growing, and we are hiring for all positions. From truck drivers to mechanics, general laborers, and construction, APAC has your next career. For more details, visit the job links page at salinapost.com. Great pay and benefits, APAC is an equal opportunity employer.
At AJ Honey Farms, the honey is just the beginning. From raw honey and wax melts to happy bee balm and beekeeping gear, they've got everything buzzing with local flavor. Whether you're soothing a sore throat, starting your own hive, or gifting something sweet to a loved one, AJ Honey Farms brings the bees and the kind of sweetness only they can bottle.
This is Alan from AJ Honey Farms right here at 901 North 9th Street in Salina, Kansas. We truly appreciate your continued support. Thank you for choosing local.
Welcome back to the campus of Bahrain Academy. It has been a banger of a championship game so far. Wichita Classical has led for the majority of this game. They lead it by 3, 40-37 with 3:21 left to go. The Saints have the basketball in the red jerseys, working right to left as you view it on Salina Post. And wow, Graham Yost is going to call a timeout. I'm not convinced he couldn't get out of that. Bookmark that play in the back of your mind, because now Wichita Classical is down to 2 timeouts. Both teams are, Classical, I believe the scoreboard is wrong. I think both teams have 3 timeouts remaining here in this fourth quarter. Either way, it may very well be the teams on the floor settling it without a lot of breaks here over this final 3 minutes and 14 seconds. And while we've got a quick break in the action, want to thank Dental Care of Salina, proudly supporting the Sacred Heart Knights and located at 700 South Front Street in Salina, for helping us bring you coverage of tonight's game. Also, Schilling Aviation Services, providing aircraft maintenance, aircraft rental, and flight instruction. Both teams have been puzzled offensively tonight. Sacred Heart defending the inbound. It will come in cleanly to Abe Black. He has just 2 points despite being the team's leading scorer. Inside to Dollif. Outside to Sinclair, turns down the 3. 3:04 left to go. Sacred Heart pressuring on the exterior. Isaiah Daniels kicks it back out here. They will circle it around. One more touch to Yost. Now to Sinclair again. 3-pointer flies, no good. The rebound fought for, and Sacred Heart's got it. The Knights can cut it to 1. They can tie it with a 3. Noah Hines driving inside, goes up himself, and Noah Hines with a chance to tie it at the line with 2:37 to go. Who is the foul on? It is the first against Jack Elder. No, wait. No, it's the 5th. It is the 5th on Isaiah Daniels, and his night is done. Daniels has been knocked out of the game. The first casualty on the Classical side. Noah Hines to even it up, misses the free throw. Sacred Heart's free throw shooting tonight has been atrocious. If they hit half of their free throws, they're in the lead right now. Instead, they're down by 1. 2:25 left to settle it. Sidestep 3, no good. Another offensive rebound. Classical puts it back in. Tylen Sinclair, 14 points tonight. Sacred Heart needing an answer. They whiff it back down. 3-pointer flies. There you go. Luke Colin ties the game. It's 42 all with 2 minutes to play. Sacred Heart starting to feel the rhythm. This is the night offense we've come to know and love. 1 minute and 52 seconds to go. Ball back in the hands of Yost. Tylen Sinclair tries to take it inside. A foul is called on Noah Hines. It is the 4th against Sacred Heart. And no, they'll call it on Tuttle, so that'll be the 3rd against Tuttle. Still 42 apiece with 1:47 to go. Matucci is back in the game. Collins will take a seat. A minute and 40 seconds left. A brand new ball game. Classical in the driver's seat for most of this contest. They hand it off back to Neisler. On the left wing, picked up by Sinclair. He's been the go-to guy. Gives it up to Yost. Back to Neisler again. Wants to take it inside. His shot no good. The rebound brought down by Tuttle. It has been a back and forth battle. Sacred Heart slowing the pace, and they will call a timeout and draw up what could very well be the most important play of their season. We will take a quick break. When we come back. $1:17 to go here on the Sacred Heart Sports Network, brought to you tonight by Mallory Women's Clinic and by Bennington State Bank.
Insurance is something we all need in our business, home, car, and life. But do you really understand what's covered? And most importantly, what you are paying for? Hi, this is Rob Carlson in the Salina office of Smart Insurance. Change is good, especially if you haven't looked at your insurance policy lately. I can help you understand what you need and where the gaps are in your coverage. We provide free quotes and take pride in looking out for you. Smart Insurance, with locations in Salina, Abilene, and Harrington. Give us a call today.
25 games have led us here. And for Sacred Heart and Wichita Classical, it's going to come down to a 1 minute and 17-second long exhibition. Zeros on the board, a 42-42 ball game, and Sacred Heart has the basketball. Moments ago, Luke Collins hit his first and only bucket of the night. It was a 3 for the tie. Does Sacred Heart have a comeback run in them? We're about to find out. The Knights get it into the backcourt. It's picked up by Maddox Wells. He will dish it back to Hines. 1:11 left to go. Out to Tuttle. Right around half court. Hines gets it again. 1:05 to go. Sacred Heart taking their time. No need to rush. They want to kill some clock here and take a late shot. Isaiah Daniels, the only guy to foul out for either team so far. Classical now gambling for a steal. Sacred Heart running a lot of time off this clock. And did they just get fouled? They did. Maybe a frustration foul, maybe not. Abe Black is going to commit his first personal. The next will send the Knights to the line. That ran about 30 seconds off the clock. Sacred Heart gets it in, deep in the backcourt. 45 seconds left to play. Will Tuttle takes it up, dishes off, back to Wells. 38 seconds left, almost a foul there. We play on. Noah Hines, light trap in the corner. Sacred Heart back out to Hines here, 30 seconds to go. Knights trying to frustrate the Saints into giving him something easy. 22 seconds left to go. Sacred Heart, you wonder at this point if they might be playing for the final shot of the game. Collins, who hit the big 3 earlier to tie it, is standing alone in the corner, and Coach Gormley will call his final timeout with 13 seconds left to go. And Sacred Heart is doing exactly what I said somebody might do late in this game. You don't have to like it. It's good strategy, and you have Keisha to thank for it. They instituted the shot clock for the entire regular season, only to take it away for the playoffs, and that allows Sacred Heart to run they run a full minute off the clock, and they can now play for the final shot. Wichita Classical has had some heroic moments of their own tonight. You wonder if their offense is going to get another chance to possess the ball this season. Now the question, if you're Sacred Heart, where do you go with this? Noah Hines has 13 points tonight. Colin had the big 3 for the tie. 10 for Tuttle. He's been a little bit off tonight. Wells has 11. Dom Matucci with 3. No bad options for Sacred Heart. And as the Knights put him back on the floor, let's count him out. Noah Hines, Dom Matucci, Will Tuttle, Luke Colin, and Maddox Wells. This Sacred Heart program was built for moments like this. 13 seconds to go. A tie game, a ticket to state on the line. Let's see what they've got. Wells drives it inside, takes it himself, missed it. Fight for the rebound. It comes down to Classical. They've got 5 seconds left. They get it in. 3 for the win. No good. Rebound brought down. We're going to overtime. 32 minutes. Not enough. And we've got free bonus basketball coming your way next on Salina Post. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get to OT. It's a 42-42 tie on the Sacred Heart Sports Network.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
32 minutes in the books, and it was not enough to separate these two in a 1-4 matchup. Remember, Sacred Heart came in 23-3, Wichita Classical 19-4. The 7 teams that beat these two, all of them are playing for a ticket to state tonight. It is no surprise that we need a bonus 4 minutes to sort this out. And Bahrain Academy's gym is rocking. Classical wins the tip. They will take it first. The hero so far, Mac Dolliff, 12 points for him, 14 for Sinclair. On the other side, for Sacred Heart, Noah Hines, Will Tuttle, and Maddox Wells all in double digits. Here's a 3. That's Sinclair, and he nails it. Tylen Sinclair delivers Wichita Classical the first lead of OT. Tuttle back down the floor. Sacred Heart drifts out. They find Matucci. He will pick it up, floats it to the corner, picked up. Three-pointer, Colin's no good. He took a shot. They don't call the foul. We play on. Classical on the run. They will dish it out. You can tell they thought about another 3 there. They wisely turn it down. Now the Saints can run some clock if they want. Here's another 3 from the left wing. It goes down. Graham Yost hits the triple. And the Knights are in a 6-point hole with 3 minutes left to go. A timeout called by Sacred Heart. Back-to-back threes to start overtime. And the hill gets a little bit steeper to climb for the Sacred Heart Knights. Unbelievable clutch three-point shooting. By the way, Wichita Classical hit 2 3-pointers. Well, actually, let me back up. They hit 3 threes in the first quarter. They hit 2 in the second. Those were their second and third three-point makes of the second half and overtime combined. Classical digging deep, a 6-point lead with 3 minutes left to go. Sacred Heart only 1 possession here in overtime so far. This will be their second. Time is now of the essence. The Knights on it. They've got it with Noah Hines from the top of the key. He picks it up, dishes off back to Tuttle. Looking for room inside. Tuttle floats it out. Matucci left wing. Guarded closely. Skips to the corner. They will stop and pull it out here. They can take their time, but they are down by 6. 2:40 to go. Hines throws a pass. Ricochets back out to Wells. And Wells is fouled, and that will send him to the line to shoot 2. The other point that I brought up, if Sacred Heart is just a little bit better at the line tonight, they never end up in overtime to begin with. First shot for Wells, it's good. One more chance for Maddox Wells. Second free throw, good. Wells goes 2 for 2 at the line. Sacred Heart cuts it to 4. Will Wichita Classical return the favor? They've also got to be cautious not to turn it over. That was a problem for them in the early goings of the second half. Saints back on the basketball. They pick it up here with Graham Yost. Now a quick jump shot the other way, no good. Offensive rebound, the putback, no good. Sacred Heart wrenches it down. Here come the Knights. 2:17 left to go. Noah Hines is fouled. I believe he's fouled, or he stepped on the baseline. Which is it? I think he stepped on the baseline. No, he's fouled. You know, sooner or later I'll get there. 2 shots upcoming now for Noah Hines. And all of a sudden, he can make this a one-possession game. First free throw, no good. The best Hines can do is cut it to 3 with 2:12 left to go. Second free throw, got it. 3-point game, 2:12 remaining in overtime. The Saints with the basketball and a 48-45 lead. The next foul will send the Classical to the line. This ball poked out. It will stay with the Saints. They will inbound it with Tylen Sinclair. The Knights trying to do something special, looking to undo an early 6-point overtime deficit. Right now, they need a stop. Ball comes in to the hot hand Dollif. He'll give it up. Pump fake on a 3. Bobbing and weaving inside. Sinclair goes up. That's a foul. And Tylen Sinclair will go to the free throw line. He has been excellent at the stripe tonight. That foul is the second called against Noah Hines. Sinclair tonight, 5 of 6 at the line. And leaves it short. This is a massive free throw. He can make this a 2-possession game. Second shot. Missed them both. Offensive rebound, though, and a foul on Sacred Heart. And more Classical free throws are coming up here. It's another foul on Noah Hines. He's got 3 now. I was trying to see who it was that absorbed the contact, and I think it was Sinclair. Talk about a quick chance for redemption. Sinclair 0 for 2. Back at the line, and this time he connects. Second free throw, Sinclair 2 for 2. It's back to a 5-point deficit. 1:46 left to go in overtime. Maddox Wells on the ball, top of the key. For Sacred Heart, they got to go fast. Thought about a 3, they'll turn it down. Hines penetrates, puts it up, no good again. And the rebound comes down to Classical. They will throw it up the floor. Here comes Dollif. That's going to be an intentional foul against Sacred Heart, and it's more free throws coming up for the Saints. And Wichita Classical can taste it now. Mac Dollif will have 2 free throw shots. Dollif 1 for 2 tonight. His first, no good. Tell you what, we talked about the free throw struggles for Sacred Heart. Right now, Classical is leaving that door cracked open to make it a 6-point game. Got it. Dollif hits the second. Sacred Heart gets it in. 1:30 left to play. Knights down. 3-pointer. It's deep. It's good. Will Tuttle knocks down the 3. It's a 3-point game. Sacred Heart immediately trapping in the corner. Will they foul here? So far, they will not. Classical kicks it out. Neisler shoots a three. That goes down. Kellen Neisler has 4 threes tonight. We enter the final minute of this game, a 6-point lead for the Classical Saints, and a timeout called by Brian Gormley. And you wonder if the sophomore Neisler is going to be the hero tonight for Wichita Classical. A flurry of late offense. Remember, Neisler got them started. He had 3 3-point makes at the top of the game in the first quarter. He had not made another bucket since, but a fearless shooter from the corner. You've also got to think, typically, in a situation like that, you want to hold. You're not necessarily looking for a shot if you're Classical, but boy, I'll tell you what, you take a 3 anytime you can get it. And for Sacred Heart, that hill very steep now with 54 seconds to play. It's a 6-point game with 53 seconds left to go. If you're Sacred Heart, you kind of are getting to the point where you need threes. They got a big one not long ago from Will Tuttle, but only 13 points for Tuttle in this game. Sacred Heart may be in need of a small miracle here at Berrien Academy. Wichita Classical trying to get to state, looking for their first state title ever. Sacred Heart trying to get to state and hunt down a 10th. Maddox Wells picks it up, 50 seconds to go. Sacred Heart trails, three-pointer, Tuttle, no good. Offensive rebound, back out to Hines. He will step up, takes it in for the 2. That won't fall. Rebound knocked away. Sacred Heart has it. Third chance opportunity from half court almost. That one won't go. Another look for the Knights. Sacred Heart goes 0 for 4. They will send Will Tuttle to the free throw line to shoot 2. But for Sacred Heart, the shot's just not falling tonight. 2 shots upcoming for Tuttle. The best he can do is make it a 4-point game. He will sink the first. Second shot for Tuttle, got him both. Will Tuttle goes 2 for 2. But the 3-point barrage for Wichita Classical here in overtime has them ahead by 4 with 32 seconds left to go. Quick give and go back to the inbounder. A quick foul committed by the Knights. That's Sprague who commits it. And Classical going the other way to shoot even more free throws. That free throw count is also evened out quite a bit. It will be Sinclair at the line. Last trip to the free throw line, he got them both. First free throw here, too strong. That is the 4th missed free throw for Classical in overtime alone. Second free throw for Sinclair. He got that one. Sacred Heart, it's got to be fast. They're down by 5, 26 seconds to go. Hines brings it up, gives it up. Tuttle takes it downhill. Left-handed shot, no good. Rebounded here. And a foul committed by Sacred Heart. And Wichita Classical is just 2 made free throws away from effectively putting this game to bed. That foul, by the way, the 5th on Dom Matucci. His night is done. They will check in Colton Sprague to replace him. It's 2 free throw shots upcoming. I believe, yep, for Mac Dolph. First free throw for Dolph It's good. That makes it a 6-point game. One more, in all likelihood, would send Classical to the big dance in 2A. Second shot might do just that. Sacred Heart gets it in. 17 seconds to go, a 3-possession game, and a foul committed by Classical will send the Knights to the line. But the best they can do here is make it a 5-point game with 15 seconds remaining. Noah Hines with 2 shots. His first is good. Second for Hines, got them both. Ben Disberger returns to the floor. He comes in to guard the inbounder. Sprague checks out. It almost has to be a quick, clean steal and score, or a 5-second call, and they about got that. Timeout called by Wichita Classical. They've got 1 remaining. For Sacred Heart, it needs to be a turnover here. Nothing else will suffice with just 15 seconds to go. And there are a couple of stretches you can point to in this game if Classical comes away with a win where you feel like they won it. They held Sacred Heart without a field goal for 4 minutes at the top of the game. They held Sacred Heart with 1 field goal for 4 minutes of the third quarter. And then that big 3-point barrage. Graham Yost and Tylen Sinclair both buried a 3 to start overtime. Kellen Neisler hit another 3 that at the time put him back up by 6. And those 3 3-pointers are the only made field goals for Classical here in overtime, but it's all they've needed to be ahead here by 5. Again, for the Saints, trying to go back to state for the first time since they were a 1A school, and they don't have to go deep in the record books to find that. It was 2023. For Sacred Heart, their last state appearance in 2024, a win over then Sterling helped them to take 3rd place. 1 timeout left for Classical. They just need to get it in. They will try to launch it the length of the floor. It's going to be a turnover. No, it's not. Thrown back in. Laid in. Abe Black, his 2nd make of the night. Sacred Heart heaves up a 3. That's no good. Classical the rebound. And the Wichita Classical Saints are headed to the 2A state tournament. They get it done in overtime, 59-52 over the Sacred Heart Knights. We will step away when we come back. It's the Commercial Tire Center post-game report. A massive win for Wichita Classical, and one the home crowd will applaud. Post-game is next here on Salina Post.
Opening our doors in 1999, Salina Surgical Hospital is now 20 years strong. From inpatient stays to outpatient procedures, Salina Surgical Hospital specializes in excellence in surgical services and digestive health care. It is the depth of experience and the abilities of the physicians and nurses at Salina Surgical Hospital that make it the ideal place for high-tech and high-touch to unite. Salina Surgical Hospital is proud to be partially physician-owned, serving Salina and its surrounding communities for 20 years.
Winter travel can be treacherous if your tires are worn out. Stay safe with an inspection at Commercial Tire Company. Cold weather also drops the inflation in your tires. Get them checked today to avoid losing grip or damaging your tires. Commercial Tire will help keep you safe. For repairs that aren't tire related, our automotive and diesel mechanics will fix it right the first time. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th, Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
We all make plans for the future, but car accidents, break-ins, and unexpected fires can disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design insurance plans that work for you and help protect what matters most. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Hey Salina, come see us at the Kelly Kitchener Agency near the intersection of Cloud and Ohio. We want to be your Salina, Kansas insurance agent.
Whether on the field, court, or in the operating room, experience matters. A coach loves an experienced team just like a patient values an experienced doctor. Salina Ortho has ABOS board-certified physicians with over 40 years of orthopedic service. If you need help staying active or just want to discuss options regarding the newest techniques and services and specialties that Salina Ortho provides, see one of our trusted physicians or visit salinaortho.com. Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice, past, present, and future.
The hours of drills, the pre-dawn workouts, the hundreds of laps. It takes hard work, passion, and drive to do what you love. When you're sidelined by injury, Salina Regional Sports Medicine is just as committed and works just as hard to get you back in the game. Salina Regional Sports Medicine, 785-452-7366. SalinaRegionalSportsMedicine.com.
Insurance is something we all need in our business, home, car, and life. But do you really understand what's covered? And most importantly, what you are paying for? Hi, this is Rob Carlson in the Salina office of Smart Insurance. Change is good, especially if you haven't looked at your insurance policy lately. I can help you understand what you need and where the gaps are in your coverage. We provide free quotes and take pride in looking out for you. Smart Insurance, with locations in Salina, Abilene, and Harrington. Give us a call today.
At AJ Honey Farms, the honey is just the beginning. From raw honey and wax melts to happy bee balm and beekeeping gear, they've got everything buzzing with local flavor. Whether you're soothing a sore throat, starting your own hive, or gifting something sweet to a loved one, AJ Honey Farms brings the bees and the kind of sweetness only they can bottle.
This is Alan from AJ Honey Farms right here at 901 North 9th Street in Salina, Kansas. We truly appreciate your continued support and thank you for choosing local.
APAC Kansas Incorporated has been building the heartland from the ground up for over a century. From the supply of aggregate materials, hot mix asphalt, and concrete to the construction of roads and bridges, we do it all. You've seen our trucks, and now we want to hire you. APAC in Salina is growing, and we are hiring for all positions. From truck drivers to mechanics, general laborers, and construction, APAC has your next career. For more details, visit the job links page at salinapost.com. Great pay and benefits, APAC is an equal opportunity employer.
4 walls and a roof can make a house, but a home, that's where life happens. First steps, backyard birthdays, morning coffee, sunsets on the porch. Home isn't something you buy, it's something you feel. And when it's right, you just know. For 22 years, Dan Goebel has helped people in Salina find that feeling. And now, he's here to help you. Your home is out there, Dan Goebel knows the way. Call 785-819-1904 or visit Salina Homes to find your way home.
When the time comes to honor a life, Hire Scott Mortuary in Salina is here with care, compassion, and guidance every step of the way. Celebrate memories, cherish family, and find comfort in tradition. Hire Scott Mortuary, celebrating life, embracing legacy.
Back here on the Commercial Tire Center post-game report. What a game we had. It was an overtime victory for Wichita Classical. The Saints eliminate Sacred Heart tonight. 59-52 was the final in OT. And like I said, it was a great game from start to finish. Sacred Heart got down big early. They came back with a flurry of 3-point shots. They went on a 15-6 run to tie the game up at the time at 42 apiece. And you look through the fourth quarter, it was a back-and-forth battle. At times, it looked like the Knights might pull away. They tried to hold for the final shot. They ended up missing it. It goes to overtime at 42-42. From there, Wichita Classical wasted no time. They came out of the break and immediately knocked down 2 3-point shots, one for Graham Yost and one for Tylen Sinclair. That, at the time, put Wichita Classical ahead by 6, and that was the 6-point lead that they would hold on to throughout the majority of overtime. A big shot for Will Tuttle, a big shot for Kellen Neisler. Kept it at 6, and from there it was all free throws down the stretch for both teams. And the story of the night for Sacred Heart, they got a lot of the looks that they typically take. It felt like a typical night in terms of the shot selection for Sacred Heart here tonight. But again, for the Knights, they end up coming up just short here in the Sub-State Championship game. A stellar season for Brian Gormley and for his guys will come to a close at 23-3. And obviously there are more guys than just the ones that you see throughout the course of the big games like this one for Sacred Heart. Let's go ahead and just run through them for the Knights. And, yeah, I mean, for Sacred Heart, they are going to get a lot of talent back next year. This is a team in Sacred Heart that never has a problem running it back. It seems like no matter how many seniors they lose, they always find a way to, kind of restock, reload, whatever you want to call it, and come back just as strong the following year. But for the Knights, you look at the senior class, some special names here. Will Tuttle, Luke Coland, go down the line, Ben Disberger, Jordan King, Mason Brown, Ben Mars. That is the class that Sacred Heart will lose this offseason to graduation, and a group of special young men that they will have to find a way to work without next year as they look to get back to the state tournament. It was only a 1 year off break for them. Remember, they went to state 2 seasons ago, but a return trip will have to wait just a little bit longer. For Wichita Classical, they improved to 20-4. They will go back to state for the first time since 2023. This will be their first trip, as far as I know, to the 2A state tournament. The last time they went to state, they were a 1A school, but clearly the jump in classification has not hurt Wichita Classical. They looked very comfortable tonight, and they ultimately get the job done and punch their ticket to the state tournament. Individual scoring looked like this. We'll start with Wichita Classical. 21 points for Tylen Sinclair, 15 for Mac Dolph, 12 points for Kellen Neisler. You also had 3 points for Graham Yost, 3 points for Jack Zickafoos, 2 for Isaiah Daniels, who fouled out, and 2 for Abe Black. On the other side, our Vernon Jewelers gem of the game, we're going to split it 3 ways tonight. 16 points for Noah Hines, 15 for Will Tuttle, and 13 for Maddox Wells. Those 3 guys came to play. Unfortunately, the supporting cast for Sacred Heart tonight only mustered 6 total points. 3 for Luke Coland, a big 3 that tied the game and helped them get to overtime, and a 3 in this one for Tom Matucci. And that is it as far as the scoring is concerned here for Sacred Heart. We'll take another break. We'll see if we can't get Coach Gormley up here, but obviously a lot going on and a lot of fans who have filed in for the next game. So we'll see if we can get Coach on. If not, we will go ahead and wrap things up. Sacred Heart falls to Wichita Classical 59-52 in overtime. You caught this game right here on the Sacred Heart Sports Network, presented by Maori Women's Clinic and Bennington State Bank.
Close your eyes. Now, imagine yourself cheering from the bleachers at Salina South. Feel the pride of donning the colors of Salina Central. Picture the spirit of being part of the Sacred Heart community, or the camaraderie at southeast of Saline. Envision the thrill of supporting El Saline or Bennington. Visualize the unity in rallying for Minneapolis High. Now open your eyes and see yourself in team apparel from Messenger Total Promotions. Visit them in person in downtown Salina.
At Maori Women's Clinic, we're here for women and what matters most to them. From understanding your monthly cycles to growing a family or navigating menopause and everything in between. Our experienced team of OBGYNs include Drs. Prendergast, Morgan, Ablard, Rosh, and Jones. Maori Women's Clinic is located in Salina, and we invite you to come experience a team that values expertise, care, and compassion, because you matter more at Maori.
Sage is your go-to source for industrial strength cleaning products, ice melt, floor equipment, paper, asphalt, and just about everything in between. Whether you're a maintenance supervisor, a small business, or just wanting your home to look amazing, stop by 732 North 9th Street in Salina, where we will be happy to assist you. You can also visit us at sageselects.com or call us at 309-1919. Sage Products, the right call every time.
Ready to take your nursing career to the next level? Memorial Health System in Abilene is hiring full-time registered nurses for their hospital emergency department, and they've got the perks to match. Sign-on bonuses, shift and weekend differentials, a child care stipend, and tuition reimbursement to keep you moving forward. Bring your skills where they'll make the biggest impact, right here in Abilene. Apply today at srhc.com. That's srhc.com to apply for this opening at Memorial Health System in Abilene, taking care of you so you can take care of others.
At Vernon Jewelers, we believe jewelry is more than just an accessory. It's an expression of who you are. It's also a piece of your life that can be passed down through the generations. That's why our expert team is here to listen, understand, and help you find that piece that speaks to your story. We're not just your local jeweler. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your partners in celebrating life's precious moments. Vernon Jewelers in downtown Salina. In our 141st year, we are not old. We're just really good at what we do.
Welcome back in one final time to the campus of Berrien Academy. Again, the Wichita Classical Saints, the 4 seed in this sub-state bracket. They come out, they get the win in overtime. 59-52 was the final in this one. Already ran through a couple of final numbers on our Commercial Tire Center post-game report. Again, the hero for Wichita Classical, Tylen Sinclair, but the biggest shot of the night was hit by Kellen Neisler, who started the night with 3 made three-pointers. He averages 2.5 points a game. He had 9 points at the end of the first quarter, and he hit the biggest shot of the game, a huge three-pointer down the stretch that helped Classical to an overtime victory over Sacred Heart. For the Knights, the season comes to a close. Again, a stellar season, but it comes to an end here at 23-4 for Classical. They will head to the state tournament at 20-4, their first appearance in the 2A state tournament after coming up from 1A, their last state appearance back in 2023. So, that will just about wrap up our coverage, but don't forget the Sacred Heart girls got the win just yesterday here in this very building, so they will be moving on to state. You can catch coverage of that on Salina Post. As always, they got the win 59-34 over Conway Springs. So the Sacred Heart girls headed to state. The Sacred Heart boys fall here tonight in overtime. Again, 59-52 was the final score. That'll do it for us one last time. For Brian Dennett, I'm been Tyler Henry. Coverage of Sacred Heart at the Sub-State Tournament has been presented by Maury Women's Clinic and by Bennington State Bank.